Hi guys, it's the Chiropractic Mentors Q&A session here again. Now, last couple of times we talked about different attributes of chiropractors and what is important. And today I wanted to briefly talk about communications. Now, obviously there are chiropractors out there who are amazing adjusters, their clinical skills are superior, but they never amount to much because their communication absolutely sucks. And before the quick ones there think, well, I'll just write down a beautiful script, or I'll get somebody like a salesperson to write me an amazing script, what I tell to every one of my patients. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to disappoint you there. It doesn't work. It doesn't fix your problem. See, if you're a bit tentative on talking about chiropractic and explaining to patients what's going on with them, reading out of a script is not going to help. It's you're just like applying some kind of a patch, and sometimes, I grant you, the patch can be effective if the patch is really scary and it bullies patients into complying with you. So the ethical consideration aside, but all I'm saying is that these scripts and things, they don't work. So what could you do instead? Well, number one thing I've realized is that when people struggle to communicate their ideas to others, the number one reason why that happens is because they don't really understand what they're trying to say. They don't know what they're talking about. And listen, you might think that you understand like chiropractic and the human body and this patient in front of you. You might think that, but actually, if you can't communicate with them, you probably don't. So the fact is, start with the easy part. Start with the chiro stuff. Try and explain it to a 6-year-old or a 10-year-old, whatever. Make it come across easy to understand, simplistic, so that this then conveys to your patient or whoever you're trying to communicate with that you understand what you're talking about. That creates confidence in you. That creates rapport. That makes the other person feel comfortable in your presence and safe in your hands, essentially. So if you know what you're talking about, you can communicate that in a simple manner, easy to understand, bite-sized kind of things. And that's what New Grad Bootcamp is there to teach you, a lot of these different things. So how can you improve? Have a good think. Have a practice. Try it out. Go out there and communicate. Be awesome.